All right, guys, we are live. Sorry for that interesting intro. How does this picture in volume look, guys? Hey, Rival Nolan, what's up, dude? Can you guys hear me in the chat? So everything sounds good, Bryce. How you doing tonight, brother? Right, so we have 3 people in here. So, yeah, we have a semi-mystery unboxing. I did just update the title and the body copy to show exactly, hey, Kevin, how's it going, man? Actually, Rival Nolan, you need a wrench, dude. Get you hooked up, and then I'm going to introduce our special guest. All of you know him as... Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Jason. It does look a little bit blurry. I don't know why that is going on. In fact, let's try... Let me just try that, see if that's helping. How does my face look? Is it crisp and clean, or is it fuzzy, or how's that looking, guys? Let's see here. I'm just configuring some stuff. Still looks fuzzy. Okay. Camera control, autofocus. Well, that's good that it's better. It's supposed to be HD, man. So I'm hoping that it'd be better than that. I think I just did something there. Let's take a look. Now it's still a little fuzzy. God darn it. Hey, Mikey B, what's up, dude? Let's see. Alright, focus is better. I'm pretty sure that should get us by. How about now? Does it look a little crisper and cleaner, guys? Hey, Ethan, what's going on, dude? Speaking of beer o'clock, I have a thimble full of adult grape juice. The topic of the night is introducing our special guest. All of you know him as Wild Bill, and we're going to introduce Wild Bill into the frame. He is dressed up tonight to do the mystery. Hey, Roy, what's going on, dude? Hey, I just got here. What's going on? I'm going to go to a different angle here, so we can include both of us.
Salute.
You can scoot over a little bit, Bill, if you want to. And today at work, I made Bill this thing. Let's see.
So now it's official. Yeah, you can
There we go.
take it all the way up there.
Hope you guys think that's pretty awesome.
SAD, right? Society of Aircraft Destroyers.
Dr. Bill, yes, he's going to be doing the unboxing of this beautiful plane. We're going to... Yeah, I'm not sure if we're the first to do that. No, we're just in a different room. How about now? Can you hear the sound? Can you hear us now? Yeah, we're not having any real flashbacks. Like I said, I've got a thimble full of wine here. Okay, cool. Yeah, so when I switch to the other camera, the microphone is attached to that other camera. So that's what's going on there. So Roy, Just Wing It did an actual stream yesterday. You gotta love the delay when you're talking, and then you gotta wait for the chat to roll through here.
Well, I was lucky and got mine. Gee, it's not supposed to be here till tomorrow, and I got it Monday.
Yeah, it's
It's
awesome.
like it came off the boat and they threw it on the truck.
Just Wing It did an actual video unboxing.
Yeah.
But I think we'll do a little different style, and it'll be fun.
Perhaps it'll be Northwest style
It'll be something.
with a little Canadian sprinkled in.
Canadians.
To our Canadian friends.
No, we live by the border, and we do love our Canadian RC friends, the Canadians that actually come down to
It's
the
an
U.S.
otter. It's
and
a friggin'
take
Canadian
advantage of our
airplane.
gas prices and drive them up, and destroy my girlfriend's store. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
But it's a Canadian airplane.
The otter is?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah, I don't know much about the
DHC.
otters.
Yeah.
That's cool.
De Havilland. Yeah.
Love RC, you need a wrench, dude. Thank you for joining us tonight. That's right, Shadow. Pacific Northwest in the house. Yes, Dr. Wild Bill. That's right. Badge updated and everything. Jeff, what's going on? Tim. Hey, George Watts. Thank you for joining us, sir. You deserve a wrench. We like everything you do in the RC community, sir, so thank you for joining us tonight. Mike. Deuce is Wild. One of my favorite RC people in the world. EQ, what's going on, man? Wrenches all around, including I just got here. Boom, dude. You are set, my friend. Hey, Bledsoe, what's going on? I meant to say hi to you in the chat, but Bill got here, so I didn't get a chance to. So, good evening, sir. Hey, Hangar 51, Kenny is in the house. Yep, the other Wild Bill. We got both Wild Bills here in the house, RC community style. Yeah, hopefully it'll be a little more subdued. No airbag, no seatbelt needed. Knock on wood. We just never know. Never know with us. Two wild and crazy gentlemen.
Oh, I don't think we're that
we
much
can be
different.
mellow too.
Yeah.
Lee Davidson, what's going on, man? We're up to 24.
Wow. I tried my glasses again there, but they glared back.
Yeah, you don't need your glasses, dude. I'll be reading the chat. So, guys, we're going to get into it here really quick, get into the unboxing. I've never done an unboxing or anything like that with someone live on a stream or even just cooperatively. Whatever you call that thing. What do YouTubers call that stuff? I'm blanking on that. It was a long day at work today. Wednesdays are always just horrible days, so streaming on Wednesdays probably isn't the best thing, but it works. Mike Kennedy, what's going on? We've got Gooniac up in the house. Yeah, Gooniac, we are wild and crazy guys, but we are probably not going to be too terribly wild and crazy tonight. At least that's the plan. We definitely love dude, I love breasts of all sizes. As long as they're attached to actual females, I love them all, man. Hey, Mitchell Farley, collab. Thank you, Jason's RC Reviews. Mitchell Farley in the house, always welcome. Pterodactyl, yeah. Hump day. It is going to be hump day. I am drinking a little bit of adult grape juice, but it is going to be very moderate. We're going to be half throttling it, maybe quarter throttling it, especially in reference to what we did the other time. I don't even remember the end of that thing. Hell, I don't even remember the middle towards the end. Probably the first 20-30% I remember, but the rest has got a little too crazy. Yeah. Oh, hey, Love RC, you're getting your otter tomorrow, dude? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna actually, I'm gonna pull up the stream now on my phone. That way we're good to go. And Bill and I have been talking about this the last couple days. He came up with the idea for the lab coat, all that stuff. He came with his tools. I think it's going to be a pretty straightforward build, so probably don't need much more than just a screwdriver, really. But we'll see what's going on. And of course, I've got to flip an ad. All right, there we go. I've got that live so that way I can relay the chat to Bill when we're back there. And we're going to take a good look, man. Yeah, actually, thank you for calling that out, Jeff. I am going to, when we pivot and go back there, I am going to change my shirt. I forgot to do that. I got off later than I anticipated tonight, so we are going to switch to the studio. And that means that the audio will be cut off for a minute, so entertain yourself amongst each other while we do that. We'll be back in about 15-20 seconds. All right, dude.
Step in.
All right, guys, Bill's in position. We've got that tag I made for him at work today, and he's going to show us how it's done.
Let's get this done. Now, the professional, in this, of course, is my good friend Ryan here, my friend GB. He's the one who knows how to unbox things. But my friends, we have here the Twin Otter 1.2 meter twin electric motor with floats.
Yeah, guys, it comes with floats. And speaking of floats, when we get to the point where we're going to, and think about this, chew on this right now. Think about whether you want to see the finished product, because Bill's also not just going to do an unboxing, he's going to do a build. We're going to toggle between where I'm at the computer and back here while we do the stream tonight. So it should be an entertaining show top to bottom. I'm really excited about how the possibility of how this turns out. But let us know in the chat how you want that to go. If you want him to finish it up with the floats, or you want him to finish it up with the wheels.
I'm doing this the caveman way and taking out all the styrofoam first.
No, that's great, man.
Then we can see what's going on. But so far, it looks packaged well, and I don't see any damage anywhere, either here, or from the packaging. So
yeah. And I think what I'm going to do is you take the pieces out. I will show it up close to the camera.
Put it down there for a moment. Here's our floats.
Cool. All right, guys, look at this. We've got the lights, and this looks brushed on, or like a bolt on for the prop. That's a very good thing. And that deal, it's screwed in to the motor mount, so that is awesome. The paint looks good. Vanna White this stuff. Switch on the other side. And what's interesting is everything is coming on this top wing here. And we've got the plug right there. So that's going to be interesting building this. Should all the new Horizon stuff, or frankly, pretty much everybody, is pretty straightforward and easy to build. So I think this will be a pretty easy build too. But it looks a little different than most of the stuff that I have seen in recent years. New techniques are always cool. Alright.
Cute little props. Wish they'd sent
Yeah, those
spares.
props were awesome.
I mean, it's gonna be my airplane.
Yes. Dude, you don't even need to pimp it out. It's already kind of pimped.
I'm gonna have to find some
Alright,
spare
so look
props.
at that. Nice big water rudder. That will be good. This doesn't have differential thrust, so that will come in very handy.
Not that you couldn't make it that.
I'm sure you probably could do a lot of things if you wanted.
It'd just be another way to crash it.
And that one doesn't have that. Sorry if I'm getting that a little too close. I'm finally looking at things. Alright. The props. Look at that, guys. A little nose cone. Ooh,
Nicely
that's
done.
Beauty, man.
That is pretty. That's
Wow.
a nice paint job. I would have to lacquer
Dude, this
that
paint,
one.
there's
Nice
a little
and
dent
shiny.
on the fuse, but it's in the white, so you're not going to notice it unless you're looking at it under studio lights, so that's good. Other than that, the overall paint job and the decals look like they were applied really nicely, guys. That's a treat. Paint is a little tweaked on the rudder, but again, you're not going to notice it unless you're under bright studio lights like this. I do not have links in the description of my video to this plane, so there's absolutely zero bias in my interpretation of this plane. It looks cool, man.
Good looking airplane, isn't
I love all planes, though.
it? And then our horizontal stabilizer.
Very cool. Horizontal stab, very nice. It's kind of like a Wiggler. Which, Drake, anyone
is,
from
isn't it?
Horizon
Yeah.
Hobby right now, if you're watching this, do the Draco and get it done soon. I've got some Amazon money stacking up, man. I want to spend it on a Draco. Awesome. Here's the landing gear. And I think these are brackets for the floats. Take a look at that. I think that's probably for the water rudder or something.
That's what I was thinking. So everything else is built into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it comes with a manual. Don't need to have internet to check it out. And here's the landing gear. These wheels are foam, but they're actually pretty big. So that's cool. All right.
And it has, I like the gear being on the airplane fuselage instead of on the engines like it is on the Sky Mule.
Yeah.
Because it keeps the nose from slamming down.
Okay.
That's the one thing I noticed about anything I've ever had with those outboard landing gear like that. When they hit, bam,
Yeah, and the props are up higher, so
yeah,
you protect the props.
this really looks good.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
you don't have to change anything for the water with it. Yeah. Now if they can come out with a plain one that's not even painted, and then we can make a Kenmore Air version.
So, Bill, they're asking if you're a gynecologist. They're like, Bill's not a gynecologist?
No, SAD, Society of Aircraft Destroyers.
SAD, you heard it here first, guys. And is Roy an honorary member of that?
I'm sure he is.
I think so. So are you going to start the assembly process, Bill?
Oh, I figured I might as well make myself
All right, cool.
useful. Yeah. What do you think?
Well, before you get that started, guys, do you have any questions about the parts and pieces, or did I do a decent Vanna White showing you what's up?
Because that's what it's gonna look like.
We got 41 people in the chat, dude.
Yeah.
People love you.
There you
Yeah,
go.
let's make sure that that's down in there. before you pinch it down. That way you don't hurt the phone. There you go.
Yeah. And then we'll borrow a battery from GB.
Yep. I got plenty. And
But
this
I like the size
runs
too.
on a 3S pack, guys.
I like the size too.
Yeah, either 3S
3 or
2200. No, it's not 4.
Yeah.
Nope, it's not. I swear to God, it's not. When the Horizon Hobby guys did their stream, they said it's not 4S. That's what kept the cost down. That's why the price point's $230 instead of $280. Because a lot of their stuff had been lately.
When I read the manual, it occurred to me I saw the words in there that said it did.
Really? Okay.
That
cool.
It wouldn't kill it to run on 4S, but I'll reread it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't read that manual.
Gotcha.
I read the one that was online.
Hey, Randy, am I quiet or is Bill quiet? Or both of us? So I'm going to go back to the main thing.
Okay.
I'll be right back, Bill.
Sure. No, take control.
All right, guys. I am back at my desk. Hey, Christy, what's up? So, is the audio better here than back there? Could you hear me? Yep. Looks like she is. There's no room on the other side of the bed, Lee. It's only that side or nothing. Okay, thank you, Guniak. I appreciate it. They're both the same microphone. They're both set up the exact same way, so I'm not sure why everyone else couldn't. Yeah, if you're trying to hear Bill, then yeah, he's speaking a little quiet. I'll have him boom next time. In fact, I'm going to switch it back there, and then I'll let him know that, okay, guys? We'll be right back. All right, he's at it, man. So, Bill?
Yeah.
Camera's on now, real quick. But now that you're closer to the camera, they should hear you better. But don't be afraid to boom in a little bit.
But I really don't have anything to say. I'm going to be looking at this and building stuff. So if you want to just check back with me, tell me when and can see where we're at. Maybe
absolutely.
That way you can handle the everything. But I think standing closer, you can probably hear me better.
Yeah. Let's see what the chat says. Paging Dr. Bill, they say. In the
there
chat.
You go.
Yeah, and actually, let's get a nice close up of that.
Yeah, it does go this way.
There you go. Hilarious.
Yeah, I just thought I'd make myself useful. Thought I'd make myself useful.
Doctor.
Magic tape that they use. Jeez.
That is hilarious, Bledsoe. Bill is one hell of a builder too, guys, and repair artist. Him and Roy are good crashers and good repair artists, no doubt about that. Thank you, Lee. I got it from Hobby King. It's really nice, and it even goes up higher and spreads out wider, but that's the perfect setting for this and a perfect setting for my SU-30. Yep, Bledsoe, that is the Hobby King stand. You couldn't really see it very well on that zoom thing because I was with my camera phone and it was kind of hard to get it just right. Yep, Bill's prepping for surgery, no doubt about that. So we're going to give him a second to get set up and process that, and we're going to check in on him periodically.
Thank you.
And of course, I'm his, what do you call that? The thing? Like the little dudes that help the doctors out? Orderlies.
Oh, the orderly.
I'm his orderly. Right here, I'm taking away the garbage.
Thank you. See if we can do it without losing any parts.
I've got strong magnets if we need it.
Yeah. Oh, this will hold 2 at a time. Isn't that nice? They sent all the same size in that bag.
Hey, I'm no nurse. Actually, a nurse is a little more powerful and impactful than an orderly, so I guess that's probably all right. Hal Roofner, what's going on, dude? Let's get you a wrench, brother. Need to make everyone feel welcome at Hump Day RC with GB Linden, and of course, Wild Bill. Yeah, I guess the nurse is better than the check-in lady at the front desk too. I'm doing well, man. I've got Wild Bill over, having a little adult grape juice, but I'm not being a moron about it. So, great question, Shadow Ops. I'm planning on it. My family's doing Christmas Eve. It's gonna be pretty late, so my thought is I'm going to show what I got for Christmas at my regular time on Christmas Day. My girlfriend might cockblock me on that. We'll see. But that's my plan as of right now. Just little nips. Healthy little nips. And I did have a few bites of food tonight. And the night of the legendary stream, I did not. So... yeah. Hey, we got Ricky in the house. Welcome, sir. We've got 40 people in here. All right, so you people that are checking in, I'm going to give you a look at the progress on tonight's unboxing. Both stars of the show, really. We've got Bill and we've got the Twin Otter. So here we go, guys.
Hello there. Did you swing it to me?
What's that, Bill?
Did you swing it to me? Everything
Yep.
is on back here now.
Nice.
Tied in and tied together, 4 screws.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I saw someone in the chat saying something about something to do with the elevator. I'm not 100% positive what they're saying.
Ah.
But we'll see how things turn out with yours. I think you'll do a good job with it. And if there's a problem, we'll definitely show everybody.
Yeah.
That's one of the cool things about
We'll try and line it up.
yeah, just line it up, get it ready to go. And when I head out there, I am going to try and locate a battery for you too.
Ah.
Alright, so I'm back at the desk. Let me catch up on the chat. Yeah, you're my co-host, Ricky. For sure. Papa Boozer, what's going on, dude? Welcome, sir. Yeah, sorry, Bledsoe. Hey, also, by the way, and I was planning on giving you a shout out tonight, too. You have a killer logo. I wanted to check out your live stream, but man, last night was crazy, and I was prepping for tonight's show, and unfortunately, was not able to catch it. Yeah, so let's see what else is going on in the chat. But yeah, check out Bledsoe's stream. We've got RC Air Marshal just started to stream on Monday nights. Bledsoe's on Tuesday nights. Of course, RC Weavin, Josh Weaver. RC is leading in to this show. He's doing a great job. He's so focused on the community. I do want to say one thing about last Friday night, Wild Bill was included in on that. We did, and I was off and on because I was trying to finish up the unboxing for my SU-30. But man, it was crazy. We zoomed. We had a bunch of guys going in and out. We had Pilot Ryan, Pilot Robert. I mean, we had flipping everybody on there. It was pretty dang awesome. Yeah, that was a legendary stream, man. Let's see here. Scalpel. I do have forceps, 2 different kinds. In fact, Bill, I know if you watch his maiden flight video, which is an epic crash, by the way, with his V900, he was using the forceps to try and snake his batteries into that tiny little battery bay, which is crazy. Yeah, Randy, definitely crazy, man. It was a long, long night. And then Randy, you're the one that figured out that Zoom stuff, right? I know that Josh had talked about it, but you were the guy, the guru in the room, if you will. Yeah, it was nice to see Ricky too. Ricky was on. Man, there were so many great guys on there from that show up in the chat with all these things. Thank you, George Watts. We appreciate that. It's definitely hard and easy all at the same time, as you want to make sure you've got valuable content to offer up to people and make it entertaining. And the coolest thing is I find myself spending more time planning for my weekly stream than I do anything else, and because I'm excited about it. It's fun to interact with the chat, talk to you guys. All you guys are a bunch of funny SOBs. I love it. Is Dustin in the chat and I missed it? So shout out to Dustin, Raven Rock Aviation. He is pretty dang awesome. Hey Hal, yeah, we talked, dude. Good evening, and thank you very much. No, we interacted a little bit earlier. You're just fine. No rudeness unless you're calling me a ugly SOB or something like that. We're all good, man. Jackson RC Aviation. How's it going, my friend? Salute to you. I need to work on that salute a little bit, but hey, that's how it is. Oh, is Bryce checking out? Have a good night, Bryce. Good to see you in here tonight, brother. Man, I like my DX6. I could be wrong, but I think the gimbals are a little bit better, the grip quality, and you get sounds too. I really don't use the sound feature very much, but if I'm flying $300, $400, $500 planes, I'm gonna go with the most upgraded version of the two. In fact, you're probably better off going with the DX8 if you're just starting off right now or are looking to upgrade. For myself, I'm glad I got the DX6 when I did, but if I was trying to buy a new radio right now with the safe and all that stuff, I would go 8-channel. That way I'm covered no matter what, or just about no matter what. But yeah, between those two, I would definitely go with the DX6. I love mine. The grip, ergonomically, it's fantastic. Yeah, the DX8, guys, I agree, man. I would love to get the DX9, Hal, but the jump in price from the DX8 to the DX9, I'm not sure I can justify that. I would love it. If price was not an option, I would definitely get the DX9. I don't need to watch porn or anything like that with an IX12. An IX12 would be nice, but I think a DX9 is a better fit for me. Fred Barron in the house. And I saw Josh in here a minute ago. Good evening, Mr. Fred. Good evening, Josh. Yeah, Guniac, in a perfect world, I would definitely get a DX9. Yeah, I'm a Spectrum guy. I'm not, and I don't want to add a module or anything like that, Shadow. I got sucked in very early on with the bind and fly model or philosophy, and I'm hooked into that ecosystem. I am absolutely sucked in and hooked on that, man. Yeah, the only way I would get or fly the planes I fly with a used radio is if it was basically brand new and a buddy of mine had sold it to me that I really knew and trusted. Other than that, I'm taking it straight out of the box because the cost, a potential lost cost, is just way too high. And I've had zero problems with my Spectrum radios. My DX6 has been absolutely insane. I've flown some of my FPV planes well over a half a mile away and no problem at all. Yeah, and Deuces Wild was the one that told me about the different gimbals and stuff, and I know that Wesley in his show this last Sunday was also given a really nice breakdown of the different radios. Let's see. I think I missed Jeff saying something. Yeah, Christmas Eve, Zoom would be awesome. I probably won't be able to participate because I'm doing family stuff. I will be streaming on Christmas Day, not unless my girlfriend cockblocks me on that. But that is my plan as of right now, guys, at my regular time. So let's check in on Wild Bill, see what's going on with his twin otter.
Yeah, we're on the landing gear right now. And I got these holes nice and worn in because I put on the landing gear, or the I put on the gear for the floats first.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, I decided I was going to put it on wheels, so
Got it.
I had to take the floats part off. And
Okay, so you're not going to put it on floats?
Nah, not tonight.
Okay.
I decided it looked really good on wheels, and I think that's the best place to start it out.
True. Yeah, you probably want to get it trimmed out.
Somebody named GB Linden told me he didn't think it was best to try to maiden them on water.
That's a good. That guy's pretty wise.
You know, it's reasonably good advice.
Sounds like an arrogant prick, but
even for somebody like me, who what me listen.
That's true. That's always the wild card. Oh, so quick pro tip, guys. I know that this tip's already magnetized because I saw, but I've got these little tiny magnets that I use. In fact, I'll show you on my tools here. You add that on there, and it turns it into a super magnet. These little tiny neodymium, or however you pronounce that, magnets are fantastic for making it so it's really difficult to lose your screws when you're screwing the stuff in.
And remember, when you are working on a real airplane, do not use magnetic tools.
That's a good tip. I've never worked on a real plane, so.
I did it for about 6 years.
I know,
and
man.
It buggers up compasses.
Oh, compasses. I see.
Yeah, you don't want to leave it. The most of the problem is about losing them.
Wow, thank you, Michael. We got a super chat, dude.
All right.
$20.
Thank you.
From Michael Rashka. Hopefully
you.
I said that correctly. He said that's for Bill to get a new coat. Thanks, Ricky. I'm glad you like that idea, brother.
What kind should I get?
So Guniac says Dr. wearing in holes sound legit. You're breaking in the holes.
Yeah.
And Jeff's custom RC says lube it up.
There we go. Now I'm at 1369. Can't find the hole.
1369.
It's a code. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Come on, get over there.
Good. Hey, I'm glad you did that. That Lee just put magnets on his favorite screwdriver too.
Huh?
It really helps. Like I think I saw Pilot Mike doing it in one of his videos, and I thought, well, I've got these little magnets hanging around, and they're really powerful. Let's see if it's helpful. See if it's worth having that thing on there. And my God, it's fantastic. Roy, the elevator's already screwed on.
Yeah, okay. Super. Then when you put the...
Yeah, it totally does, Guniac. Absolutely, my friend.
Let's see here. They've got everything all stuck in the middle of the servos. That's good. Okay.
So, I'm going to try and move the elevator real quick. Just manually. Is that okay, Bill?
Sure.
Right. I'm going to slide this a little closer to us.
I've got a servo here.
Yeah, move the servo.
That's a rudder. Okay. Elevator.
Yeah, it's moving.
It doesn't have much up.
Okay.
I'm going to look into that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has hardly any up.
Yep, so he says hardly any up. Maybe this plane needs some Viagra, brother.
Let's see here.
So Lee says there's no clearance card. I don't know what that means, but that's what he said. What do you mean by clearance card? Hey, Jackson Aviation. And hey, bro, G-bro, what's going on? Apparently you need to cut some clearance somewhere. I'll try and figure that out more in the chat, but
Yeah.
definitely focus on what you're doing, and we'll circle back to that.
Oh, very good. Okay, yeah. Now that wants me to hook up all these wires. So.
Yeah.
I'll just.
So I'm gonna go back to the desk, and then we'll come back in a little bit and check on Bill. And actually, I want to show one thing real quick to the camera. Let's point the wingtip to the camera. There are two big LEDs right here, guys. Hopefully you can see those.
And landing lights in the front.
Yeah, I showed those earlier, and man, those are even bigger. This thing is gonna light up like a. This is gonna be awesome. Gonna be awesome.
Well, now let's see there. Crying out loud. I don't leave you any space to do it.
All right, guys, and I am back at the desk. Okay, so Shadow, I'm reading what you're writing. So he says GB from the factory, they did not make a location that opened up to allow travel on the elevator. So what? I can't watch a video during the live stream, Lee. What part of it was it in the fuse or in the tail end? Where exactly was it cut out? If you can help us out with that. Okay. By the rudder and connecting rod. Okay. All right. Well, we'll take a look at that. in the vertical stab. Okay. Right at the plastic joiner on the elevator. Okay. I'm going to pop back there real quick and let him know that, just so he can chew on that in the back of his mind. And I need to find him a battery. So enjoy yourselves. Enjoy the time in the chat real quick. We're going to take like a 2-minute break here. I didn't switch the camera back here, but apparently it requires a little bit of surgery to get the full elevator throw.
I'll deal with that when I can get this.
Yeah.
They've got this, you put in here backwards. I've got to use this to try and get the goddamn things plugged
Yep.
into it.
And-
What a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I got 2 of those too, because I saw yours.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, you gotta have these.
Yeah. No, I saw you do that with the V900. I've also got the battery here when you get to that point, so I'm setting that
Okay.
right here on the tape. And I'm. Never mind, I'll grab a different battery. Right, I've got the right adapter here.
Oh, it shouldn't. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I figured
Yeah,
you'd
for
have
the
that.
EC3.
Yeah.
All my GeForce packs, they're pretty much tits up. Yeah, if mine puffs at all or starts acting funny, they're in the garbage. I don't want to risk a $200 plane for a $20 battery. Another set of hands.
Do this in the field, but it's just fucked. Jesus, you have to hold it like this to
Yep.
get any fucking slack. Excuse me, French.
I can do that.
Here, what? Set it down here. I think it'll be easier.
You got it, brother?
Yeah, yeah, I got it.
I'll
be
be
back.
back. All right, gentlemen and ladies, if there are any ladies in the chat. Christy, are you still in there? All right, so here's some feedback for you guys that are considering this plane. The leads are super short, and Bill's having to try and connect them into the receiver, and it's not super easy for him, so that's why it took me just a little extra time. I may go back and offer him some link servo extensions. I've got a bunch here, so I will be right back. Man, I agree, Michael. Boobs absolutely make the world a better place. No doubt about it. All right, nice. Thank you for stopping by, Hal. Be right back, guys. I've got some servo extender wires if that would be helpful for you.
Oh, I still have to plug them in backwards. What I would do have done
Well, you
is
can
I
plug
would.
it in first and then plug it into the other thing if you want.
I know I could. It just means plug two things.
Okay.
I'm down to one.
Nice, dude.
I'll need to excuse me a second.
Okay, have your drink, dude.
Yeah, I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, what the hell? You did preload properly for sure, but you gotta maintain it, right?
What? Not really.
Nice.
Yes, yes, no.
Is it okay if I switch the camera back here, or do you want me to give you a couple more minutes?
Well, the trouble is, I really don't feel that talkative.
That's
Well, I'm getting this. I'm down to a point where it's pretty.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just switch back here just for a second.
Sure.
And then I'll continue on with what I'm doing.
Of course.
Because I just don't want to have it be.
Of course, I just want to clean it up a little bit.
Cool. I'll just pop back for like 15, 20 seconds. All right, and I am back. Bill was making good progress actually, so let's check in with him real quick.
Aha. There, that's good. Did you see this? Did you see this part? Ryan?
Yeah. What's that?
Well, that's good. You can take that off so you can put the battery in there. You don't have to take the wing off. Because I was getting to the point where I thought you're going to have to put the wing on to put the battery in.
Oh, man. Yeah, I just switched it back there so we could watch it.
Yeah.
And I was catching up on the chat.
So here we go.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool, guys. And the battery that they recommend is a 2200 on up to a 3200, maybe 3300, but there's a big range. And the battery bay probably is what makes that possible. So that's awesome. Definitely a positive. I'm going to set that right here safely on the plastic. All right, so hopefully you guys got some value from that last little segment there. A little check-in with old Wild Bill, Dr. Wild Bill. Yeah, definitely, Wild Bill, that is a magnetic hatch, and the battery bay is huge. I've had plenty of Canadian beavers on that bed, dude. Like I said, I live right by the border. Lots of beautiful Canadian girls right across the border. Of course, the border is a pain in the butt, so that's why those things never quite played out. But I also like a little variety. So there you go. And so I was catching up on the chat here. George Watts, I agree 100%, man. I am definitely a leg and ass man, particularly the ass and the frontal portion. Canadian beaver, American beaver, all kinds of beaver, as long as it's clean and doesn't remind me of tons and tons of roast beef. Have a good night, Mike. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Yeah, girlfriend is not home right now, and she never watches the show, so all good there. I'm not too worried about it. Sorry, Christy. I prefer freshly showered. I'm kind of a stickler like that. Yeah, I'm talking like major roast beef, dude. A little bit's fine. In fact, a little bit adds a little character sometimes. That is a hell of a point, Michael. So he says, think of boobs as your first plane and legs and ass as your first EDF. Now that is a hell of a way to put it. You know I'm sick, Jeff. That should not surprise you. Rookie, don't be a wimp. Yeah, I've had like almost none. So, yeah, the only time that I'm not bordering on very inappropriate, non-PC is when I'm sleeping. And when I'm making videos for YouTube that I plan to have up for quite some time. So, otherwise, oh, Jeff, that's hilarious, man. Oh, pun intended, sir. Hey, have a great night, Jackson. Oh, Kuniak. Woo. Hey, man. Everyone has their tastes. And it depends on my mood anyway. Of course, I've been with the same girl forever, so I don't remember what variety's like, but I have a good long-term memory. All right, so let's switch it back to Bill, see what's going on.
Yeah, we're starting to get here.
What's that, Bill?
I just put the counter rotating prop on down here.
Nice. All right, so you got the camera on you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So Bill's putting on the prop right now.
Yeah.
The first prop, the right prop,
Or correct prop.
or correct prop. Nice.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's kind of cool that you can do that with that rack. Very cool.
And these, some car tires, are also This is counter threaded,
Oh,
just like a prop,
okay.
or just like on a quad. It's the motors that go counterclockwise
Yeah.
are threaded that way also.
Okay. So they're threaded differently. Nice.
Yeah, counter rotating props are the best. Nice stable flying that way.
Very cool. So we got a question. Dude, your lab coat is the hit tonight, by the way. So we've got a question if you've done the two-finger inspection yet on this Canadian
No.
lady on no two-finger inspection?
Nope.
Maybe when you get it home tonight, you'll do the two-finger inspection?
Well, usually I do the two-finger inspection and then I mark it with little points.
Okay, gotcha.
So then I know where it is later. And you can insert the battery in the same place. You know what I mean?
Oh, jeez. Pun intended?
Oh, always. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Upside down. And I'm probably going to enable safe because I'll enable my ability to switch it out. I always like that. It's just kind of handy. Let's see. I was just cleaning.
Thanks, Shadow. Have a good night, dude.
There.
Yeah, so there's some cough action going on with that two-finger inspection. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, CG, of course.
Yeah. CG, yeah. 100%. Two-finger inspection with the CG.
You know what?
What's that?
These things are sure weird, though. They're supposed to fit on either way, I guess. But they're both backwards.
They're both backwards?
It doesn't matter. Yeah, they're both wrong. I tried them on each other already.
Okay.
And that's when I got... That's okay. They're perfect.
Yeah, well, when we fire it up?
Yeah, they're kind of just square. They're not really molded to fit.
So did the manual say? Okay, I see you got it on that page.
Well, the props are marked.
Yeah. Okay, good.
So, because this one will go this way, this one will go that way.
Very cool, man.
We'll turn this upside down. You can see the nice landing gear.
Yeah.
Say hello to everybody. Now what we'll do is this, and we'll snap in one of these little puppies.
Oh, those just snap in, huh?
Yeah.
Is that kind of like your Cessna F-150? Similar idea?
Similar. Yeah. Wing struts. Yeah.
Because does it have a quick release on the top so you can take the wings off easy?
Yes.
Okay. So guys, it has a quick release on the top, and these things pop off and on really quick and easy. So that is definitely a feature of this thing.
Yeah, up on the top there's just that one screw.
Have a good night, Michael. Merry Christmas. Hope to see you on the stream on Christmas Day. Christmas Day Eve at 6:30 p.m. If y'all can't make it, that's fine, but my plan is to be streaming on Christmas.
That's it. You know how I can tell that screw? It's got blue paint on it.
Ah. Gotcha. Okay.
That's the one that goes...
So this is the panel that goes on the bottom. Dang, that looks really nice, man. There's a lot of nice detail on this plane.
Yeah.
I really wish that they would have paid more attention to the elevator movement, but we'll get to that in a little bit. But
yeah, all of this stuff is parts.
But other than that, everything seems to be pretty gosh darn awesome.
Sworn I had a bag out for those puppies. I must have.
So, Bill, we do have a question.
Yeah.
The question is, if you were to rate it right now on a scale of 1 to 10, what number would you give it?
Well, I rated it a 9 before I ordered it.
A 9 before you ordered it. Now, after taking it out of the box, playing with it a little bit, inspecting it, what would you rate it right now?
The only thing about assembly I didn't like is the receiver deal, but that's
once
a minor.
Do that once.
Yeah, where are we at here? An hour.
Yeah.
From opening, unboxing, going blah blah, hello everybody, to it's together.
Totally.
In fact, I already have my radio programmed, so in 10 more minutes or so after I clean this mess up here.
Okay, so with the receiver assembly, all that stuff kept in mind, would you rate it right now on a scale of 1 to 10?
I love it. What I really like its size, the 1200 millimeter.
Yeah.
Is the travel with me anywhere size.
Yep.
With one thumb screw.
Yeah, so that's the
you
quick
can take the wing
top,
off,
guys. You just
and turn it sideways, and put it in a duffel bag.
That's pretty awesome.
And it weighs nothing.
Let me see that.
Yeah. The battery weighs as much.
Yeah, dude, that is really light, especially compared to the SU-30.
Yeah, once the battery's put, this is just beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's such a good looking airplane.
That fits in that stand really nice too.
Yeah. It's just really a good looking airplane. And I'll put these little flippers on it here in a minute. That keeps its tail from wagging.
That's true. So when do you plan to put the front wheel on it?
Right now.
Okay. So that's the next step.
I'm assembling the airplane.
Definitely.
I had definitely not finished. I just wanted to see where I was. I needed to get through this pile of...
Yeah, George Watts, it totally fits in the trunk. And if not, boom, you can pop that off and make that and something else fit in there, which is really darn cool. All right, so I'm going to
beautiful paint job, beautiful everything.
So did you want to assemble that on camera, or do you want to have a little breathing room?
What's that? Assemble what on camera?
The nose assembly, because we're live on camera right now.
Well, here we go. Check this out.
Nice. Bill's going to show us how it's done here, guys.
Yeah, one Phillips screw set into the flat. rudder's fairly well centered, so yeah, there it is.
That's it?
That's it.
Nice.
Yeah, front end's done. Okay. Got yourself
Feels pretty solid.
a pretty darn complete airplane.
Decently solid, especially for a really light airplane. Yeah, that's pretty solid, guys.
Now I think we have...
Good question, Brian Chambers. Neither one of us have the big Carbon Z Cessna. Oh,
yeah.
By the way, we've got a nice rudder on the top. But he's got, a Carbon Z...
Cessna, yeah.
Cub. You were saying Cub, not Cessna.
Uh-huh.
But the Cessna Bill does have, and it's a similar idea. It's a quick release, and looks really well done.
Well, yeah, the Cessna, you remove 2 pins and 2 screws, and remove. You can take off the struts.
Totally.
Yeah.
Do we want to show inside the battery bay now, or do you want to continue on with what you're doing?
I just want to look at this thing for a second here. There are 2 more parts to put on.
Okay. Yeah, so he's going to put on 2 more parts, and then we'll take a look at the battery base. So remind us in the chat here in a few minutes.
Now we have Z's.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And they just slip in, and you don't have to glue them if you don't want to. You may if you wish.
I would. That's pretty sloppy.
Yeah. But there they are.
Nice.
Finished airplane. I mean, Canadian airplane.
Bill loves Canadians.
That was a Finnish joke.
There are books under the bed that's getting caught on. There you go.
There we go.
Very nice. Yeah, let's pull that just a little farther forward.
Yeah, or set it on the Betty by now.
I'm going to angle it down just a hair. Yeah, that's a nice tight shot. Yeah, it looks good. It looks very good. In fact, now we've got it positioned like that. Let's see if we can take a look inside the battery bay.
Oh, yeah. Do whatever you like, or put it on the bed like I said.
Well, it's a nice tight shot where it's at. So
great.
Okay, there you go. So it opens from the front.
I'm going to get out of the shot for a
Okay.
minute here.
Yeah.
Ah.
There we go, guys. Let's see if we line that up nicely. Here's something that needs to get tied down, the receiver. Make sure that that's tucked under the servo thing. I would just tape that down. Here's the EC3 connector, nice and long. I hate it when it's too short. So there you go. There's a look in the back. I'm going to wait for a second. How's that look, guys? That's indeed what she said, Jeff. Story of my life, dude. Alright, so that's a look inside the battery bay. And I'm going to try this real quick. Oh yeah, it's just a little quick knob, so it's nice and secure. Very cool. There we go. So he said, nice Bill. All right, have a great night. Have a great night, George Watts. Thank you for stopping by, sir. And heck yeah, got a $50 super chat from Fred Barron RC.
Well, Fred, thank you. Thanks, buddy.
For the Otter, his is coming tomorrow.
The glue.
Oh yeah, the glue.
And I'm not going to get it on the bed either.
Yeah, we'll just switch it around.
But I'm not going to use the, what you call it.
Got it. Got it.
I wasn't going to use the...
Yeah, so Fred is going to get his tomorrow. Small winter snowplane. And
What a
he says
pretty
another
airplane.
great show. So thank you so much, Fred.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it, man. Between you and Michael Roshka, thank you guys so much. Makes it worth all the time and prep to do this. Fred is the big pimp. He's the guy that helps keep us guys that do the streaming in business. That's for dang sure. And in business means so we can buy cameras and do things like that. Continue to upgrade and innovate.
Yeah.
There you go. All right, so we'll check back in.
Okay.
Here in a bit. All right, guys, so I am back at my desk here. And this is the Galaxy. Bill worked on one of these things. I got this past summer at the Abbotsford Air Show. Stand up a little bit. Bam. Yeah, I absolutely love this shirt. That plane, it is massive. Big old transport plane. And you can see behind me the studio back there with the bright, bright lights. And hope you guys have enjoyed the show so far. I'm really happy with it. I want to do a little housekeeping for those of you that are still in here right now. Let's drop a link to the Amazon store. If you have not checked that out yet, do it. And please do not feel like you have to buy anything from there. Completely elective, no pressure at all. Just want to make sure the people know about it. So if you want to utilize it, you can. Dustin, Raven Rock Machine and Aviation is in the house. Thank you so much for stopping by, brother. I was talking with him earlier. He had a big, heavy evening planned. And I'm happy that we were able to go long enough for him to pop in and show up. All right, so one other thing I do want to touch on is I have my Christmas present to myself with my bonus check from work. It is, and I talked about it in either the stream before I think it was the last stream, when I was talking about the 12 days of Christmas, and it's the Blade Scimitar 215 Pro, and that is on its way. Should be here Friday, so at the very least I'll have that to talk about and show and tell for the big old Christmas show. However, if it doesn't get here by then, that's okay. I'm gonna switch to the website window right here. Alright guys, I don't think I have the camera, this new camera here, set up properly for that, unfortunately. No, I'm here. Yeah, I need to do a little tuning here to get that set up properly. So I've got it on this one. Oh, I think I know. I think I know. All right, so all right, let's see. Okay, so we have that. And let's... There we go. All right, so how's that? I think that should be working now, guys. So yeah, pay no mind to that price there. I paid $199, and Dustin actually talked me into getting frame and arms for it, just in case something went a little crazy. Yep, so the other thing I want to talk about here is this special here. It's not available on my Amazon store, but I think part of that value I like to add for you guys is to talk about what's current and how you guys can maximize the hobby, save money, get good stuff at a good value, all that stuff. So this is the free battery deal. If you have been looking at the Havoc, or maybe even the EC1500. Let's start with the EC1500. Again, I get nothing from this. They just redid the prop adapters on this thing because they sold it as one of those things where they can fly it by the prop and all that stuff. However, the thing that the prop mount was garbage. It was coming off. People were losing the plane in flight. It was just really bad. So they've fixed that on all the new stuff. So that is pretty cool. Same thing with the E-flite Havoc. They've got all the fans balanced now. They've got the wing issues taken care of. What that means is you no longer get the quick release thing, which sucks for those of you that want to be able to do that. They take that away. However, they do add a free 6S LiPo, which is a 5000 50C smart battery. So that's typically $125 right there. So those are two primary things that I wanted to share with you guys. I thought that was pretty cool and worth sharing. So hopefully you guys appreciated that. So Randy says, look at Nightbot on YouTube. I'll definitely have to take a look at that. I like to learn what I can about everything, so that's good. So Roy, which plane are you saying should be $250? Christy, nothing froze. My audio just went to crap. Yep, nothing froze. Unless something froze right now. Havoc returns for $40. Hey, thanks, Guniak. Appreciate you stopping by, brother. Roy, that one is 200. Oh, you mean the EC whatever? Okay, yeah, $400 is a bit steep, but it's nice that they're selling that with a free battery. Now the Havoc with that huge, very expensive new battery, that's a good value in my opinion. Because really you're effectively paying $275 for a bind and fly plane gyro, all that stuff, and they've made refinements to it since its release. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, $400 for that transport plane is definitely high. The battery, if you were already kind of on the fence, that battery is going to help you jump there. I do like the idea of the functioning cargo bay. That's pretty damn cool. A big Barney circus plane. Tell me how you really feel, Jeff. I don't disagree, honestly. I do not disagree, really. Nice. I need to check that out then, Randy. That's pretty cool, dude. Let's see. So how's my audio right now, guys? Is it too loud? Is it punchy? Hey, John from Discover RC's in the house. I will show you, John, what's up here. That is Wild Bill working on his plane. He did the unboxing, so you can definitely watch that portion on the rerun. In fact, I need to adjust that camera angle a little bit here. So I'm going to go back and adjust that camera angle a little bit. And if you guys have not watched Discover RC, check out his videos. He's got a really cool group of fun guys. They don't take themselves too seriously. They fly great. John does incredible edits on his videos. Great aerial footage. Quad Rob, I think they call him. And you got Crazy Steve. I call him Crazy Steve. He has not been talking about who's promoting which video, though. And I haven't seen any donuts. Haven't seen that really hot MILF. Where's she at, dude? That's what I want to know. He's definitely crazy. Indeed. All right, so I'm going to switch it back to the studio. And I'm going to adjust the camera angle so John can get a good look at it. Yeah, Captain Donut, man. Dude, I appreciate all women. That's all I'm going to say. Especially MILFs. But all right, we'll switch to the camera angle.
All right, we're gonna bind it up here.
All right, I'm gonna fine tune the camera angle here real quick. Oh, you're binding it up?
Yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna move this out of the way. That was.
Now I think that means it's in bind. So now I'm gonna unplug this. You see, I did that. Plugged it in, turned it on, goes into bind, then I bind it after removing the plug.
Okay, got it.
And that, yeah, that should be with safe.
Nice. And that's with safe?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Flaps are down. Flaps are up. They're on the wrong switch. I'll have to change a few things because I thought I assigned them to here.
Yeah.
Not switch A. A is usually gear.
Yeah. Well, maybe that's how it's.
But watch this. Let's see if it's. Yep.
Nice.
It stays there, so the SVX is on. Safe's on there. Yeah. Excellent.
I wonder what kind of elevator throw we got.
That'll live. I don't think it's
Will it go
100%.
down?
It's in safe right now.
Oh, okay. Take it out of safe.
I can't just take it out of safe. I have to program it out of safe. It means I have to go back read the instructions because
Okay,
I have to assign a switch to take it out of safe.
Gotcha.
And right now, it's already telling me I've got the flaps in a weird place because I should have 3 positions because of where I had the switch assigned, but I don't. So
Nice, John. That'll be cool. And Rob definitely contributes a lot to your channel, so got to keep that promise.
Yeah, good rudder. Has anything turned? There's flaps again. Yes.
So, Bill, John of Discover RC loves your
Yeah.
lab coat. Back,
Well, we got to be a little official sometimes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So I made that sign for him at work today.
Thank you. Okay.
And you probably can't read it, but it says Wild Bill, of course, and then I may be wrong, but I don't think so. Look at those props.
Counter rotating.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Has a nice sound to it.
Yeah, it does. And that's like not even like half throttle.
48.
Woo! I think you're good. Holy crap. That was flapping in the wind, man.
2200 3-cell.
For some reason, it made me think of roast beef, guys.
Yeah, it weighs about as much as the battery. Here, let's see what it looks like all complete. With the nose on it and stuff. No, the back of you, though.
Oh, yeah, it can be.
Yeah.
There we go. The bed is definitely getting action. You're right, Christy.
They give you enough wires.
That tells us way too much, Roy.
But there we go. Yeah, we've got the anti-collision lights.
Nice.
The strobes. Strobe on the
Actually,
tail.
I'm gonna
Chip
kill the lights
strobe.
real quick. Stay right where you're at.
Yeah.
Lights that awesome.
Landing
We've
lights.
got to showcase them.
Yeah.
Hang on, guys. Man, look at those lights, and you can totally see the strobe and the red going right off your lab coat, man. Wow,
They're bright.
they're definitely bright. Yeah, John, it does have flaps. It's really nice. Apparently, there's something with the elevator on some of them, but holy crap!
It looks like it'll fly, but I will take it out of safe. You know, I'm going to program that in.
Yeah, definitely make sure it's
Yeah,
all programmed how you want it before.
Because
you
then
try to fly.
it'll have more throw then.
Yeah, let's turn this
I
on.
can get 100% throws then. Good deal.
Well, and John from Just Wing It RC also talked about his elevator issue. So
Huh?
go right ahead, sir.
Yeah, I think we're done. We just have to do the CG part because
Yeah.
it's real light in the nose right now, which means it's probably tail heavy. But we'll get to that.
Yeah, definitely.
It's not quite ready for the flight line.
Yeah,
But
so
it is absolutely. It was less than an hour to put it together.
yeah,
To tell you
and
the
you
truth.
took your time too.
Yeah,
You didn't rush anything.
yeah. If I had been in my own house, it would have even been faster.
Oh
probably.
yeah, of course, because you
But-
didn't have the pressure of the lights.
But there's nothing to
in
it.
an unfamiliar
Yeah.
place, and
It's all very straightforward. Just find the right cables and hook them up, and looky there.
totally.
First
So
time.
Fred Barron RC said disco, like in response to the lights, and it definitely is a disco.
It's very official looking.
So Roy said, don't forget clearance to elevator. So
Yeah.
we'll send you some links to check that out before
Perfect.
your maiden flight.
But again, remember that if it's in safe,
Yeah, but
nothing
it's-
matters.
yeah, it's a mechanical thing, not just with
If
safe.
it's in safe right now,
Yep,
you can't.
it is.
You only have so much.
Yep, it
It
does
only
knock
gives you
it
like
down.
30% anyway.
Yep, it does.
So, yeah, I have to switch it out of that first.
Absolutely.
So,
But then you'll
yeah,
know
we
for
were
sure.
we were getting there, but right now I just want to see how pretty it was.
Yep. Dude,
it is.
It's a nice
It
little
is everything
plane.
I expected. So,
And it's little,
Yeah.
but it's not that little. Let me see if I can grab.
What it does have, it has a small wing chord.
Yeah,
These are really narrow wings. It's built on the style of the Beaver.
completely.
It just has 2 engines. The Twin Otter was.
So,
I've
guys,
flown these all over the islands.
which plane of mine do you want me to compare it to? In fact, I may just poke into the room next door and drop a plane behind it or in front of it or like above it. Do you guys have any votes for what plane you want that to be? I'll be right back, though.
Don't do that.
Did you accidentally pop it?
Yeah.
Thought I heard something. All right. Well, I want to hold it above it so I can compare sizes here. This is the 11 Hobby T28, which is very similarly sized to the Park Zone T28. Only this one has retracts and
That's
flaps.
1100 millimeter.
It's 1100 right here. So hopefully,
Scale difference is quite awesome.
yeah.
But then this is a bigger airplane. That's why.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
So this is the back of that, and I'm trying to look at the monitor here to see. Let's see. Yeah, we get just a little lower. Yeah, hopefully that's a good demo, guys. Don't want to damage his plane. Yeah, someone said throttle cut, Bill.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, what's that? Exactly. Look, remember his. Oh, you cut through the tag.
I did?
Yeah, you cut the tag. Show it to the camera, dude.
Well, see, like
That
the cat
is
ate a piece of it.
hilarious.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, I'm going to have to tighten it back up again, too, because it stopped. My hand stopped it.
Oh, your hand stopped?
So that's a good thing. Yeah. It's no big deal.
It's solid.
It probably is.
Oh, that's solid.
But the motor was going and my hand stopped it, so it's good.
Yeah, you tick that tip just a touch. Just the
Yeah.
tip. Just the tip.
They're perfect.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. They both still work. Yeah, we're good.
All right, I'm gonna get this plane out of here before I break it.
I'll probably debatterize, unless you want to keep the lights on for a while.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, guys, we're gonna move to the next room.
Yo.
Oh, thank you.
I just took the, what they're called, turned the transmitter off.
Oh, you turned the transmitter off?
Yeah, but I don't need it on to,
Gotcha.
for the lights to flash.
Cool. Yeah, so we'll just debrief here real quick.
Yeah. Ooh. That is standing. This whole hour and a half. So.
All right, guys, we are back at the desk. Get a Wild Bill here.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw indeed. Yeah, we're gonna keep the plane like that for a little bit, because every once in a while during this debrief we're gonna switch back there. So
Just to watch the lights flash.
yeah, just to watch the lights flash.
Good night to watch the battery go dead. Yeah. That is really slick. Thank you for the opportunity. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we have 25 people still in here.
Way cool.
And of course, we're going to get a lot of people. I mean, you've got a lot of people going to bed and stuff. So on the replay, we'll get a lot of people in the next few days. Come into the frame a little bit more, Bill.
Oh, I'm just. So you don't know my feet for a little bit. This chair sits a little low.
Yeah, it's not perfect. Not ergonomic.
Oh, take my glasses off so they don't shine in your face.
Hey, that wouldn't be the first
Put
thing.
it in my doctor coat.
Wouldn't be the first thing to go.
Thing hanging out.
Dude, that's hilarious.
But I gotta have the
guys.
Yeah, yeah, chopping
that
up
is
a
a
piece
big
on the first
chunk.
night. Yeah,
and then look
that's
at that.
That's a Wild
chunk
Bill move for
while
sure.
you read the text. Look at that. That's awesome. That's a souvenir right there, man.
Hey, I couldn't leave you hanging without something.
Yeah.
I didn't get to crash anything. I
indoors,
didn't get to crash anything.
Indoors or not. So there's no puking tonight or anything like that. So Bill had to do his version of an indoor crash. And of course, that's not the first thing that has tried to fly on its own in that room. There's a bunch of quadcopters that did some crazy stuff that didn't necessarily make it to video or had that potential because the camera wasn't always running. So crazy stuff has happened.
We could almost fly that thing out here in your parking in the church's lot. It's almost flight enough out there to do it.
Yeah, we just need to make sure. Dude, I want to see that thing fly very soon.
Oh, without a doubt.
So
soon.
Fred Barron and it says, "Nicely done, Bill. Thank you, Fred Barron, for all your support."
Thank you. Yeah.
That's awesome. And Randy, I agree. Great build, Bill. We're an hour and 37 minutes into it. Yeah, there's enough room. Although, we don't know the CG don't have safe taken off, so we want to be smart about it.
That's one thing I found. It's kind of nice to take off with safe with an airplane like the V900 because it torque rolls so badly.
Yeah.
This airplane won't torque roll because it has counter-rotating props. It doesn't need safe.
Yeah, I'm curious about.
I'll probably program it.
How
I might just bind it
land,
again.
though.
I might just rebind it and take it out completely. Safe complete because I don't think we need it. It is limiting the elevator working.
Well, it is.
I'm going to take. So if I take it out, I can get the full throws, and then I can work from there.
True.
Yeah.
Do that, and then you can always add it back in.
You can always put
and
it back
add it
in.
to a switch.
But I can't see where that airplane would really need safe because I wouldn't give that airplane to a beginner.
Yeah, well,
and most people I know that have safe hardly use it.
Well, it's nice for emergencies, like if you fly into the sun or whatever like that, switch it to safe, and then it can be handy.
And like the day Roy saved my V900.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So,
but being able to switch it out is good too.
Yeah. So Royce says something here. He accidentally reversed the throttle channel on his and almost cut off 4 fingers, so definitely be careful. Ooh. Everyone out there, while Bill lives on the edge, so...
I have reverse throttle. I have reverse in my Tundra because it's tied to floats now. I don't fly it off the land anymore. So I just moved the battery up a little bit, and now it only flies on floats.
Yeah, I wonder if it does
but with that reverse prop is cool.
I wonder if it has reversing ESCs because it has floats. I wonder.
No. It doesn't.
It does not?
I don't think E-flite makes a reversible.
Okay.
The one that I have is a Turnigy.
So Roy made a funny comment here. He says, the otter bites back.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
man. It did.
All right. I'm going to take a look on my phone.
But one of my favorite airplanes, I'm glad I got it. It's the same one that they fly in the puddle jumpers in Guam.
Oh, wow.
Guam to Rota, Saipan. Yeah.
That's crazy, Roy. Although that's a Canadian website, so I'm not sure I'd be trying to buy it. But the Havoc.
I'd have to put on my glasses. I can't see it. Is that a jet?
Yes, the Havoc.
Yeah.
The green one.
Mm-hmm. I think I had one of those. Oh, no, that's a fake one.
No, it's a new one.
Yeah, no, but it's not that much money. That's fake.
Well, it's on eBay, so they're bidding. So that's where the bidding starts.
Oh, it's on eBay. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just saying because it almost looked like one of those damn things where I bought that $30 boat and was supposed to get a $400
Yeah,
one. And
yeah.
I didn't get it, but I did it on purpose just to test PayPal.
Sure.
And it worked. And
Yeah.
I got a free boat. It's a bathtub boat, but
Yeah,
you
it
know,
is.
what do you do?
Hell, I think
that's one.
my Hexbug Wahoos are a more high performance boat than that.
Yeah.
So
And mine has 2 props.
awesome.
That's how it turned.
That's
a
cool.
differential thrust.
Oh, the differential thrust. Wow.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
they're selling it as a 6S high performance boat.
with
My-
two 120 amp ESCs.
My
Yeah. No.
goodness.
I know that
So
was-
Lee says that with his Optera, he almost cut his fingers off.
Ooh. That's a powerful and big.
So Lee
big
also
prop.
says that page is a US eBay page, so I'll have to click on that and do some more research after we're not streaming live. Let's see. So Randy Ruffines, of course. I've just been calling him Randy. He said his 10x5 prop got him in the palm of his hand, sore as hell, throttle cut forever now.
Ah.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to go. Not a bad way to go.
No, I'm the type of guy who, when I'm landing, I aim for myself. So.
Well, Roy aims for the cameraman.
Yeah. Oh.
He aims
Well, that's
for
a
his
little
son,
different.
and he definitely aimed for me.
Ah.
Because on the P-51 flight and on the F-16 flight that he ended up crashing, both were headed right at me.
No, I've whacked my finger a couple of times, and I don't take my props off of my quad first, and that's when I really should do it because that one will kill me.
All right, guys, let's take another quick peek at the plane.
The right colors.
The colors look good.
Because
Overall, man.
Normally I would take and I'd put a
So to
some
answer the
urethane on it,
question
but, yeah.
directly that you were asked earlier,
Directly.
what number would you rate?
It's a 10.
10?
Yeah. It's a must buy.
Must buy.
Must buy. If you want to multi-engine airplane, if you've never had one, this is a perfect one to start with. It's
think so.
not expensive.
Yeah.
And the right size.
And it's got some power,
Oh yeah.
but you need to be smart, of course.
It'll do it. It'll do the trick. Yeah. No, it's a great representation of the real airplane. So I'm happy.
So I'm gonna go unplug
And I
it
can
really
still do
quick.
Kenmore Air on it because it doesn't have any words on it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So talk to the people right there. I'm gonna unplug it.
Then I
Make
have to
sure-
put my glasses on because I can't
That's
see
fine.
anything. Okay. Well, at some angles I don't shine into the camera, so it's one of the reasons I take that apart. It's for you. I'll look into the throttle cut thing. I really will because I think, I know that everybody in the safety department of any club, RC club you go to, probably came from working with fuel, motors, nitro or or gasoline, and they all have throttle cut on theirs. So I'm guessing that's probably something I should learn at least.
Yeah, I'm not very good with the throttle cut myself, but I'm also very careful around the radio. So
Well, I was just moving the box over, and the box hit it. Yeah, it's not it's
Exactly.
not paying attention.
But
It does it, and it doesn't matter
I
whether
think
you're
it
not.
would behoove you for sure to make sure everything is good.
Oh, it's before it goes up, it's gonna all be good anyway.
Good.
Throttle cut is a metal thing. It's not, it's not law. It is kind of a rule in some clubs I've seen.
Yeah.
So
They
it
definitely
is
call for that.
for nitro planes. Okay, because most people I've seen
And
injured.
with quadcopters,
Most people
absolutely
I've
you
seen
need throttle
injured
cut.
have injured themselves with them, and most people I've seen injured were the safety officer.
Yeah.
So, bite me. I'm still an AMA member. I'll do my best, but I fly all electric now.
Bill doesn't have
Or
strong
rubber
opinions,
bands.
guys.
Grumpy.
So Roy says, good job on the build. I think you did a great job too. I think you did it faster than I would have, that's for sure. I I take forever. I piddle dick around forever when I build
Got
stuff.
one magnetic screwdriver. That's all I need. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
No, the fine tuning is what takes the time.
Yes.
And that's the thing
It
is
does.
now we'll go in and make sure everything's lined up absolutely straight, and the center of gravity, we'll get that all squared away, because right now it's got a very light nose.
Yep.
Okay, that's what a tail dragger should have.
Yeah, man.
Okay, well, I think we'll get it going.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. So let's see what we got here. I'm going to go back up and... So Roy says, good job on the build. Fred Barron said, I threw the Optera and then throttle up. Got an arm. So, Fred, you hit yourself with the Optera when
Can't you see my big blue eyes better if I go like this?
And which...
Then I can't see you.
You're hilarious, Bill. So Fred said that the glasses make you look bright.
Yeah. So
And the lab coat.
These are my new glasses because I fell on my face. I fell on my old glasses.
Was that when you're all bruised up and you
Yeah.
fell on the bike and stuff?
No, that's when I fell off my porch.
Okay,
I
on your bike.
slipped onto the stairs,
fall
onto
on
my
your-
motorcycle, onto my
That's what I
Harley.
meant. Your bike motorcycle.
Yeah. Broke a rib or cracked it, whatever.
Yeah, Bill. It's always an adventure with Bill.
You couldn't hear me yelling at 11 o'clock at night with my face in the dirt
No.
20 miles out in the woods.
No, you're out in the BFE, man.
Yeah, I'd have to get one of those stupid buttons.
Yeah, you
Help me,
probably should get one
I
of those life
probably
alert things.
should. It's not the dumbest idea in the world when you're getting old.
Hey, Lee, that's probably a pretty good idea, wearing a glove, especially after what happened to Pilot Robert with his fingers. I mean, that pretty much... Dude, his hand got chewed up.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still has to wait another year for the surgery.
But that wasn't from a prop damage.
Was not from planes,
Right.
it was from work.
Mhm.
However, the same stuff can happen.
No, I understand. Yeah. No, I think
So it was
about
a good
that.
lesson for everybody.
But it's that way every time I mow the lawn.
Yeah.
when I think
so
about
you
it,
be
you
careful
know,
around stuff that
you
can
just
hurt
got to be careful because most accidents happen at home. Most. That means more than that happen at work, and that's saying something.
It can't, because you don't have a safety officer up your ass like you do at work.
That's right. But I know as a safety officer type of person, and a safety officer and trained, I want everybody to go home safe every night. I want you to go home to your family. I want all my employees to go home with all their fingers and toes.
Absolutely.
You know? And so I try to instill in them that if they're that way at home too, you see now people everywhere mowing their lawn and wearing hearing protection. Just that alone blows me away.
It's a good thing.
I've never ever thought of that.
Yeah.
Because my ears have been ringing since I was 24 years
tinnitus,
old,
man.
so I've got
That's a
tinnitus
legit
so
thing.
bad. Yeah, but I worked on jets and, played with nasty weapons for a long time, so.
Yeah.
It's my
don't
fault.
do that. So you try not to bump that bill.
Bump
You're
that
shaking
part.
the camera.
And the other thing is, don't fire a gun from inside of a car without hearing protection.
Oh, man.
Oh,
I wouldn't
the
fire
amount
a
of
gun in any
concussion.
circumstance unless I had hearing protection. Well, unless I had to blow a bad guy's ass.
Yeah, no,
Head
I
off.
mean, you got to take your chances.
Yeah.
It's you or them. You do whatever you do you. That's tasty. We brought Mr. Mondavi with us tonight, too. So.
Cameron Kerr. Chicken stick for the win. I'm not sure what that means.
Oh,
But
to start an electric, yeah. But that's your chicken stick switch, really.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I see. All right, you're now a moderator, man. You got a wrench. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining us.
I like the idea too about just throw the Optera then throttle it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of building a launcher myself because I love that Flycat. But that thing is for a jet. It's a torquey sucker, isn't it? It always wants to go off It wants to torque off to the right and put its nose in the ground.
You have to throw it
Straight,
straight.
not up.
Yeah, because it will go up on its own.
It'll go up on its own.
It's
you
got
just
enough
throw it,
thrust to go
you
up on
throw
its
it
own.
straight and hit
Exactly.
the
The
throttle.
angle of
yeah.
attack's too high, it's going to stall.
And it goes over on its
Yeah,
nose. And we know because we put 3 noses on it.
Yeah.
And we're getting ready. You're going to get yours is going to be ready pretty
Good.
soon.
I need to make space for it. So, guys, Bill has not seen the SU-30 in person yet. Hey, Mark, how's it going? So,
You can put it up there too.
So,
There's
Lee,
room
the
on the
launch
bed.
mode is safe mode. So, that's what I call safe mode generally. I'm just like, okay, in my mind, I've got it launch mode.
Oh
For
no,
hand launchers.
a
are
launch.
safe.
Well, the launch mode for a glider,
Oh, okay.
the Optera.
Well, that's safe. It's safe for Optera.
Well,
It's
and you use the safe.
Yes,
and then it
'cause
puts it into the launch mode. It's kind of like my.
that's
I
what
have
Sean
the-
used with his big Optera.
Right. Well,
It was
I have.
always safe. I'd never seen safe in action before that.
Well, you and I both have that other O machine. The Wing. It has a launch mode, and it does the same thing. It sets
the Zod.
Yeah, the Zod orbit,
Yep.
and it just clicks the elevators up just a tiny bit,
Yeah, man.
and
It's
that way when you throw it, it's already going up,
That's
and then the flight control takes over from there.
Definitely.
But if you don't have a flight controller, you're going to go over on your ass. it'll make it look like my Tundra did the first time I used flaps. Just a big loop.
Totally.
And controlled flight into terrain. Yes.
Definitely. All right, guys, we are going to wrap things up. If you have any questions, you've got 30 seconds to ask them of Bill regarding his new Otter. Otherwise, we're going to sign out here shortly. And I'm going to show Bill. I know you guys have watched, most of you guys have watched the stream and probably seen my unboxing video of the SU-30. If you've not seen that, in fact, while I wait for you guys to drop stuff in, I'm going to add the link to my latest unboxing in the video. I think I did a pretty decent job checking it out. I labeled it as a detailed unboxing video, so I thought I covered everything pretty well without being too obnoxiously detailed. So I'm going to drop that link.
That's a pretty airplane.
And all right, so there's the link there. So Roy has the question to Bill, when is the Maiden? And
I don't know, maybe we ought to go down to Roy's whenever the weather's good. Sometimes you have better weather than we do.
well, I was going to say that the weather's the key thing
the weather,
with
yeah.
that.
Especially for the next 4 days, we are scheduled to drown.
Yeah, it looks
My
like
river's
the
gonna
weekend
flood,
is going to be
so-
a wash, pun
Yeah.
totally intended.
I'm glad I moved the well to the pond.
Yeah.
I always have water there, but otherwise my old well will probably be under the river.
All right, so Hangar 51 wants to see one last look at the Otter. Good call, sir. Let's see here.
Yeah, thanks for everything. I'm glad you guys came by. Yeah,
I'm going to go back there. I'm going to move it a little closer to the camera.
yeah,
So they get one nice tight look. They got the wide angle right now, or just had that.
yeah. Move it back there then.
Yeah.
I'll say thank you. Oh, he's going to do that and then come back. But I'll say thank you tonight too to all of you that have contributed or not contributed either way. I love you all, and it's fun to do this, and I don't know what I'm going to say, and I don't know what I'm going to do. But hell, anytime I can come and put together an airplane, whether it's on TV or at a friend's house or somewhere, I'm up for it. You know, just send me down the road
What's that?
to build airplanes.
Yeah, man. All right, so we're gonna get another tight shot.
Okay, Roy. Mine is actually on my Facebook page. People ask me for my name and address all the time. If they'd actually look at Bill's info, I'm there. I'm in the book, man.
Yeah.
I mean, what am I going to hide?
I don't.
Am I going to hide?
There are too many crazy people out there.
But they know how to use phone books too.
Yeah.
If they really want to know, come on
that's
over.
why I limit what I put out there.
Well, that's why I named my place Deliveranceville. I don't get too many visitors. Even one of the UPS guys was a little weirded
That's true.
out.
You're out in BFE, man. He lives in the foothills of Mount Baker, so
Yeah, you gotta have a reason to be out there.
yeah.
And
For
if you
sure.
don't, I have very large weapons.
The other Wild Bill said, "Bill, it's nice meeting you."
It's great to meet you, Bill, too. Yeah, get some airplanes up there, buddy.
Yeah, man.
Can't wait. Yeah, I'm really glad
night,
that
Grumpy John.
I'm really glad you're coming around, man.
Thank you, Kenny. Appreciate it. Kenny's Hangar 51. He's a marathon streamer, man.
Ah.
He was the guy that we were competing against when.
When we
doing the
stayed
Zoom
up all
thing.
night with New York.
Yeah, man. Crazy.
Hey, Kenny.
Yeah, check out his stream, guys. He's very knowledgeable. We've got a lot of guys that are very knowledgeable that are starting up streams, and man, if a lot of them are during the weeknight, and if you're looking to learn stuff that you can apply on the coming weekend, there's a lot of great resources out there, and I highly recommend them all. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap things up. With all that being said, like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already. And GB Linden and Wild Bill Flynn are out.
We're out.